Peace, 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 peace. What's going on, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses? This is a short video. I want you to hear me now. Last couple of days, I've been showing you different videos and different posts about how they need to recognize the truth between religion and its false doctrine. Gods and goddesses and brothers and sisters, the evidence came about clearly. How in the world you got all these people going to these mega churches, giving a 10% tithes and whatever, buying the books, help paying the bills in the church, so forth. And also, let's don't forget, you got employees at the church, which is a great thing. It's a great thing that you be able to hire people and they can make a living at the church. Listen here, I have no problem with that. But the problem I do have is this here. It's going to take you a long time to open up your church so people can have refuge. Because according to my recollection, the church is supposed to be for refuge. People need to stay there, sleep, literally. If a person have a place to live and they on their last ending hope, they supposed to be able to go to that church. And there's supposed to be beds, food, shelter. That's the way it used to be. Let's keep it real. If anyone did your little research in your little ancient history, church back in the days used to be a refuge. Point blank. Anybody could walk in looking for salvation, looking for refuge. Now we know that terrible storm that hit Houston, it did some serious damage. And if our brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, if you didn't know that a lot of black people is going to be stranded, then you still in La La Land. You still asleep. You don't want to wake up. You are still sleeping in the bed. You ain't got up. They ain't take that tube out your neck. You are still in illusion. I seen that without even seeing it. I was telling a couple of my friends, that a lot of those people, which is mainly black people, was going to get stuck out there. And sure enough, instead of pouring in, clearly pouring in. Huh? You don't think so? Video after video after video. Man, woman, they're telling the story how they leaving black people. Thanks for using common sense instead of sharing these videos. Posting videos, because remember, your video go viral. To let some of these people know that if you got a boat, help pick these people up. Now, you know what? A lot of these churches didn't open up their doors right away. And that's sad. When you knew the storm was coming, when you knew that the storm was not going to affect your church was not going to have no water damage, immediately you open up your doors. How are you going to sit there and have an excuse why you ain't do it? You can explain all you want. I'm going to tell y'all. You see, I don't care if you're a black church. I don't care if you're a white church. First of all, them churches don't belong to the melanin man and woman anyway. They don't belong to us. Those are oppressor. And I don't care if a black pastor in his black church is probably owned by a white bank. It's owned by a white bank. Who do you think is getting that money? Them churches ain't owned by black preachers. It's owned by white bank. Let's keep it real. Mega churches is big business. That's why so many of them didn't open up them doors. They ain't open up them doors because they ain't want none of their materials to get messed up or dealing with people acting crazy and deranged. Let's keep it real. And the people who they talking about is black people. Who we fooling? Huh? And it's the same thing. I keep telling y'all that. When you continue on serving a false doctrine, a false deity, a false God, what makes you think you constantly going through this process here? You ain't learning nothing. I'm talking to you black folks. You ain't learning nothing. And then you will get posts talking about they're not picking this up. They leaving a lot of black people. They threaten their lives. You the one going to these mega churches, getting entertained. You ain't trying to learn nothing about your spirituality, who you are, your heritage. You want to run to these fucking churches to get entertained. Sitting there lying to you. 20, 30 years, you know damn well they was believing that white Jesus come from the sky. In the last 5 to 10 years, all of a sudden now, nobody want to put no picture up of no white Jesus when they were been doing it. Because the internet here had exploded and you can get information from the palm of your hand. You don't see no white churches having no white Jesus Christ no more. You check around. Especially the ones who did their research. But them bold white churches, those bold ones, you see they have, white images of Moses and white of the disciples and stuff like that. That's the bold ones. They believe without a shadow of a doubt the white Jesus was coming. I ain't got to name those churches. Look it up. You think they're going to open the doors for you? They'll let you sit in there and get that money, that 10%. And then you scared to get to understand these images here. You scared to get these images and learn about your people. It's your ancestors talking. It's your ancestors talking. Then you got to reap the fucking soul. Why are you reaping? Yeah, what the fuck is on your mind? You reaping for some other bullshit. A lot of y'all go, what the weather got nothing to do? Yeah, the weather got to do with it. Who the fuck you thinking it's the black gods is doing that? Some of y'all talking about, oh, they got a weather machine. Yeah? So what? Huh? Leave those churches alone. The evidence was smack in your face. It showed you how they feel about you. Reconstruct your mind and begin to follow your true gods and goddesses. They put you in areas to live at because they know goddamn well it ain't safe. Pay attention where you move to. You all want to go, well, we all need to get along. You think so? You truly believe this shit? It's a goddamn shame. You in the world of an illusion. Of course it's not easy to see it when you're working hard and making money and paying taxes. Think about it. You pay taxes, then you go to church, give 10%. Your taxes about 40%. You got to do all this crazy ass overtime just to have some money in your fucking pocket. You're not getting paid what you're worth. You think those mega churches are going to open the door and allow y'all to run up in there? They're going to make sure that you go in there constructive discipline, meaning you're going to go in there correctly and you ain't fucking up a goddamn thing. Because remember that the last storm we had when the football stadium was almost destroyed and people was being killed. The Saints, the New Orleans Saints football stadium was messed up. That was still in their mind. They're like, we ain't gonna let these people up in here killing people up in there. We can't have that kind of stuff. They don't have to tell you that. See, if you understood who you was, you automatically think about that. In New Orleans, Katrina, excuse me. When they opened up the New Orleans Saints stadium, those people went running rapid. People killing the people. Think about it. So just think about this thing here. Church is not a refuge place no more. It's not a sanctuary. It's business. It's big business. Keep telling you this. You're fucking hard-headed. This is why you suffer. The motherfuckers like, we don't trust these people. Let the motherfuckers drown. Let them drown. That's how they think. This is why you got to do for yourself and learn how to do for yourself and be able to survive and become living abundantly. All the cities been hit. New York been hit several times, right? Houston with the storm. New York, we had our storm. You understand? Y'all walking around here, praising the Lord, going, believing in the wrong deity, believing in the wrong God. Let me tell you something. You think it ain't real? Y'all think that ain't real? You know the difference when you begin to believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself and believe in your true power. They're already up there watching. The gods. Our God's already up there watching. They watching us. Go to Psalms chapter 82:6. It tells you gods. Gods. I've read the scripture to you plenty of times. They're watching. What you doing? We are in the time, the time of the awakening. Either you gonna wake the fuck up or continue sleeping in bed. And this is why y'all get caught. You walking around here acting all savagely. I don't give a damn. You ain't got no kind of strategic plan. You just doing all shit all randomly. They ain't gonna help you, because they don't look at you like that. Think about it. And I'm telling you, other blacks, they're not gonna help you either. Certain ones, don't get it twisted. But before I leave, I want to say thank you for all the black men and women who helped, men, women, and children, and old folks in Houston who help our melanated people. Some of you men, I seen your posts, you were brave. And you went out there and you helped your people, so you didn't leave them behind. Say a small prayer for the ones who passed away. our Lord, the Creator, that give us powers, the ability to think and to create. For those whose bodies that didn't make it, allow their deity to go to the sun to live free, without no doubts. For those who didn't make it, bless their souls and their deity. Their flesh is the flesh of this world, but their deity lives on. Amun. So I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. I want to say this. You got to start thinking and using common sense and stop playing games. It's too many of our people dying unnecessary and stupidly for all things. Thank you for listening. Amen.